Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP. So sit back, relax, and before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask guys, could please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and of course I always do greatly appreciate it. Now overall, with everything that has happened over the last couple days, we did see our weekly candle close for Bitcoin today. I know I'm not going to make a big deal about this, but we did close at about 42.2K. Not the best close. I will say this though, we have been seeing a lot of whale accumulation of Bitcoin. Like I said, I think that we are around or near our bottoming point for Bitcoin. We just tested those lows going back to like March 22nd. So I'm watching Bitcoin closely tomorrow, especially with the dollar and the indices. I've been warning you guys about that for a while now. Definitely watch the dollar tomorrow. The dollar is the crucial chart to watch for. I've been addressing this. In fact, we can kind of look at it real quick before I do kind of move on, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of an insight on this. So right now, ultimately, we want to see a rejection on the dollar here because if we don't, we are at critical levels for the dollar. This is an alarming area to be back in because this is that area that we did break up to during the March of 2020 crashing point for crypto. This is the area where we don't want to be at for the dollar, but I do believe that we will see a major correction here on the dollar, as this has been in one massive rally since going back as far as January of 2021. And ultimately our major move started around like the June timeframe. So this has been in a nice rally for a while now. So a correction is definitely needed from the dollar. So I'm watching this closely. This is what I'm going to be watching tomorrow. And honestly, I'm hoping for a 200-day EMA retest at about 95.6. But with that being said, let's move on and let's talk about a few things. So I retweeted my tweet from November 2021. This is where I was talking to you guys saying, keep a close eye on the events that will unfold after the settlement for XRP. Mass relistings, mainstream media attention, immense retail FOMO, U.S. bank and financial institution partners rejoin, Ripple IPO, on-demand liquidity adoption surging, XRP price surges, one massive catalyst event. Now, I've been addressing this and talking to you guys about this for a while now. But I retweeted it and I talked to you guys and I said, this tweet is even more important right now. XRP is going to surge viciously once we see a settlement. The SEC's defense is crumbling. Fair notice was ignored. Evidence of corruption and conflicts of interest are piling up. XRP community, do you see what's happening? And if you guys did miss it, the Hinman emails did get, revealed, and a ton of corruption and conflicts of interest were, pretty much seen the day of light. Now, when we look at this and we talk about things, I think that this video that Crypto Airy kind of put together, really kind of sums up everything in regards to the Ethereum gate sort of, conflict. So let's actually look at this and watch this. So we do see here, Empower Oversight obtains additional documents shedding light on potential cryptocurrency conflicts of interest with the SEC. Then in the second one here, we do see breaking Ripple scores win as SEC's damning emails revealed. And then we do see here, Ripple's lawsuit, new emails prove SEC's conflict of interest in crypto regulation. Then followed by this, we don't know what Hinman and Bonnie discussed in their private meetings on 11/28/17, 9/6/18, 9/18/19, or 9/17/20, or how many other times Hinman violated criminal financial conflict rules without using his official SEC email account. And again, this is his official SEC account. And then, of course, we do see here SEC sued for documents on officials' potential crypto conflicts. Then, of course, we do see SEC releases emails related to XRP lawsuit showing corrupt behavior. I mean, guys, things are getting very interesting with this lawsuit right now. I don't know how many times I have to say it, but we are near a mass settlement. And this continues on and on. You guys could see this. This is a massive, update within the lawsuit. I think that this is probably the nail in the coffin. I think that when we are talking about things happening with Ethereum Gate and we look at things with XRP, XRP is so close to, full-on regulatory clarity. Ripple is going to come out victorious, and when we talk about this, this all leads to all of this. And we also see our XRP community, XRP, in the absence of federal regulations, crypto lobbyists and executives are going state by state to get favorable rules enacted. And this is actually working. We've been seeing, we do see here, it started in Miami and has swept the state. Wyoming has embraced crypto banks. Texas has embraced Bitcoin mining. Who's next? We are seeing states really kind of favor crypto adoption and crypto innovation. They realize the overall tech behind this and the potential behind crypto. When will the U.S. see this? When will Congress step in and say the SEC is overstretching their boundaries? We need clear-cut and dry regulatory clarity for crypto, because this space is going I would say that there's no way that crypto will be able to be ignored at all. And when we talk about regulations, obviously it is a crucial area for them to focus on. We know that all eyes are on crypto right now, especially considering the fact that, the whole Russia-Ukraine thing really kind of, streamlined the idea of adopting crypto and looking into it. But as we are seeing a lot of this happening, right, it kind of leads me back to a few things. So first off, when we go back to my original tweet, on-demand liquidity adoption, right? So first off, I want to start with this article here. So Ripple seen as leading remittance provider in association of Southeast Asian nations report. Ripple with XRP is slowly but surely becoming the global standard right now. We even see here financial technology and inclusion in Asian cites Ripple as a notable remittance provider. Now again, we do see down here with fintech unfolding, the remittance industry saw a developing new cross-border payments messaging and settlement system. It's basically Ripple's, a U.S. technology company. And let me actually just open this so that we could all see this real quick, and I could actually read it fully. So we do see here, cross-border payments messaging and settlement systems. The most notable of them is Ripple's a U.S. technology company, and in Asian, Neum, a Singapore-based startup. Founded in 2014, has become one of the fastest growing digital remittance companies. Again, we are seeing major, I would say when we talk about a spotlight being put on Ripple with on-demand liquidity and with their overall cross-border payments innovation, we are seeing a major breakthrough here. And we actually see here APOC has risen to dominate the digital banking business in recent years, accounting for 20% of the world's approximately 250 digital banks. And like I said, Ripple is well positioned within this market. And we know that with on-demand liquidity, a lot of these areas over there are seeing major upside potential in terms of efficiencies being unlocked. In fact, Singapore, which is one of the world's top 5 most competitive financial centers, has established clear and effective government legislation as well as support for innovative payment technology, resulting in a 58% growth in quick payments in 2021. And we know Ripple is well positioned in Singapore. Also, the Philippines as well. On-demand liquidity services with corridors are already set up in the Philippines and is financially competitive, where virtual currency transactions increased by 71% between 2020 and 2021, owing to new solutions such as crypto-assisted remittances and digital payment options. And again, they are talking about the SEC lawsuit. With all this in mind, we are so close. And don't forget that Ripple widened their presence in European remittance markets as well this year, and 70 countries through a partner bank. This was extremely huge as well. I want you guys to understand that we are quickly growing. And they are mentioning a few on-demand liquidity users here. So we do see here in the latter part of 2021, Ripple announced the launch of RippleNet's first on-demand liquidity deployment in the Middle East, together with People, an international blockchain-based financial services. Then also in the past year, Ripple announced its first in-market on-demand liquidity corridor in Japan in partnership with SBI Remit, and acquired a 40% stake in Tranglo. Now, I do want to mention a few of these major names. So let's actually look into this. So one, I do want to talk to you guys about Tranglo, because Tranglo is huge. And this is why I say, Ripple is becoming the global standard, or I should say they already are confirmed to be. We do see here, bright days ahead. Tranglo enables XRP's on-demand liquidity services across 25 payment corridors. All right. Tranglo is huge. Now, we've talked about this. We've addressed this when this came out. This was huge. And we just hear it incorporated around 250,000 transactions worth $48 million processed in the first 100 days. This was their first deployment. Now, obviously, this is going to continue to grow and grow and grow. I think that this was huge, right? The funny thing about Tranglo is they're continuing to build out these major solutions within, the e-commerce areas as well. More so like B2B payments. Like, for example, they do see this, this is their new business payment solution from e-commerce platforms like Shopee SG to travel sites like Klook Travel. Tranglo Business will give you the best way to send and receive payments. Again, this is focused on cross-border payments and SMEs. Funny thing about this is that we know that line of credit is working with, small, medium enterprises within Ripple. But I do think that this is more so focused on, of course, cross-border payments within this area, which, in my opinion, there's a clear idea on the idea. Hey, are they going to be utilizing Ripple for this? In my opinion, 100%. Why wouldn't they? They are already utilizing Ripple technology, utilizing XRP with on-demand liquidity already. Funny thing about Tranglo is that they already processed $11.81 billion worldwide. Now, I know that this might not seem like a lot, but this is just one user. Funny thing about this is that, I think that this could scale massively once we do see regulatory clarity come into the space, because it will allow Tranglo to really, tap in fully into what Ripple with XRP is really achieving in terms of efficiencies. And don't forget the fact that Tranglo, their global network spans more than 100 countries, 2,500 mobile operators, 1,300 banks/wallets, and 130,000 cash pickup points. And we actually see here that Tranglo is a proud partner of Ripple, the leading enterprise blockchain solutions for global payments. We now offer enhanced cross-border payment or payout services with an even wider coverage through RippleNet, Ripple's global payment network. The funny thing is that they are mentioning this fully. It's funny that they are actually mentioning that. And also, don't forget that Ripple is also working with Finastra, Ripple, to bring blockchain technology to Finastra's banking customers. Collaboration will enable financial institutions using Finastra's solution to make fast and reliable cross-border payments, all focused on $156 trillion in terms of a market value. And, the funny thing about Finastra is that we look at this, and this is a pioneer within the banking scene. 95% of innovation happens outside of your own walls. It's key that you have the technology tools and the expert ecosystem to grow and succeed. We serve 8,600 financial institutions. That is absolutely insane. Also, we do see 90 out of the top 100 banks, greater than 160 fintech apps connected, 3.5 thousand employees, 8.6K customers from global banks to credit unions. Understand the sheer amount of value and volume behind some of these names. And these are just singular names that are already working with Ripple and tapped into Ripple technology. All of this goes back to one thing, though: regulatory clarity. It's coming. It's going to happen. In my opinion, this lawsuit is already finished. The defense has crumbled beneath the SEC's feet. And we will see Ripple and XRP rise greatly. And I'm so excited for this day to actually happen, because everything is really pinpointed to one thing. And that is the idea that Ripple with XRP will power the global financial system. I really do look forward to this. I'm watching this market very closely. I'm watching things happen within this XRP lawsuit. And guys, with that being said, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. It's been Nick. Peace out, guys.